So then we will do a square shape with the winter design. And also this is really easy, trust me, you don't need to have special skills. I will use color powders by NSI. So I have all kinds of bright colors we will need. Yes, this is winter design. I'm not making it wrong. No, not summer. So I have neon yellow, neon orange. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not saying the right names of these colors. Purple, blue, and this is the regular white, the one we use for the pink and white. I prefer pure white by NSI. They also have new secrets white, which is called Little White Lies. And we will need this powder here as well, but at the end. So for the basic, for the background, we will need the regular pure white and the colors. So for this design, I will need all these pretty colors I just showed you. I will need monomer, and I will need clear acrylic. Actually, I love Pure Ice by Secrets. This is the new one. It's really clear, like almost like a glass, like a gel. Okay, and now we decided to do a square shape. Let's do it also long. I think doing longer nails is more fun and more like, so you can see it. To do the short nails, you will need to do all basically the same, just smaller bead size. So I need a white background. So I'm taking a bead of pure white and apply it on the free edge, very thin. This is not the whole nail yet, so that's why it's okay if this white will be transparent a little bit. It's not a mistake here. And always, always, when you're sculpting, every time try to do your best while working with a brush, because it's a lot easier to work with a brush than with a file, right? So always focus on improving your sculpting skills, not your filing skills. Well, filing is important too, but to me, well, in perfect, it's when filing takes you only 15 minutes. 15, 1-5, not 50. So if your filing takes more than that, like half an hour, 1 hour, that means you're definitely doing something wrong with the sculpting. And then I am applying really, really thin white on the nail bed. Shortly you will understand why. So now we have the base of the white powder underneath. Also make sure that you cannot see the natural free edge of the client. It's completely faded. And now all the magic will begin. We're gonna play with the colors. First, I will take a little bit of red and stretch it a little bit here. You see, I'm working almost with a wet consistency, but it's okay as I have white cured underneath. Then I will take a tiny amount of the orange. And yes, I'm using neon orange, and it's okay because you see, I'm using such a tiny amount of it. And then I will use a little bit of yellow. So we have some kind of sunset sun. You see, I have some white spots here, so I will add just a little bit of red to close it. And then I continue working with the blue. You see, I am working like almost like it's watercolor. So I'm watering the colors so they don't look as dark anymore. And I will end up with a purple color. stretch it up, and some colors on the fridge. And now I will cover the whole surface with a clear. I will start from the center. I prefer starting from the center. The reason for that is that I will start pinching from this area. So I want this area to cure first. I put the bead and stretch it first towards the free edge. And then I will add another bead near the cuticle area. Now make sure if you have any spots without the product, you can add it now. And yes, you can add it later as well, but it is always better to do your best while sculpting. Like I told you, that's why my webinar is called Secrets of Sculpting Nails. I think the sculpting is the key. Once you are good at sculpting, you don't have to worry about anything else. Most champions on the nail competitions, they spend almost like an hour sculpting and 15 to 20 minutes filing, and I think that's really the key to success. Because it's not the, the part where we just throw the product and then we will file some nails out of it. No, we need to sculpt them almost as perfect and then do a little bit of filing. Okay, and now we need to wait a couple minutes until the top layer cures and we can pinch the nail. So I'm cleaning my brush. When you're filing, do not forget to close all your precious colorful bottles, because if the dust will get in there, you won't be able to work with this powder anymore. So now sometimes it happens that the top layer is too wet and the product underneath is already cured. So be careful when working on such designs. Carefully take off the form and pinch it. If you are doing everything right, pinching should not be painful. I repeat, pinching should not hurt your client. If it does, that is 100% means you are doing something wrong. You're not supposed to pinch the natural part of the nail, only the free edge where we have a product. You're not supposed to apply too much pressure. It's supposed to go really easy. If you have to apply pressure, that means you're too late. You're supposed to start pinching earlier. And also, if you will pinch too late where the product is set and apply too much pressure, you can even crack the nail. So do not ever do that. Pinching should always be easy and smooth. Okay, and now we have our nail pinched and we need to file it, so I will gladly ask my model, as she's a nail technician too, to file the nail.